Welcome back to the Eden Gardens for what will be the final session in this TVS Cup. India doing extremely well in the afternoon, restricting Australia to 235 for 5. 100,000 people at the stadium and millions will be glued to the television sets to see India if they can get 236 to win this TVS Cup. Australia batting card. Tendulkar taking strike. Nathan Bracken, the bowler. Will get the first runs for India. Will be leg byes. Crowd will thoroughly enjoy each and every moment that this little man spends out there. What a tournament he's had.
Of course, Bracken leading the averages by a long way.
Oh, makes contact and in the gap. This is a fast outfield. 3 fielders getting around but can't stop the ball. Boundary for Sehwag. India 5 without loss. Also another thing that the Indians will look at is not losing any early wickets. Then they can build on a partnership. Not too much of a run rate. 4.72 is the original required rate. I think there was a bit of batter to it. He's gone up in appeal and he's gone. One of the problems playing with these ultralight pads is the inside edges carry and carry a long way.
Well, Nathan Bracken completes his hoodoo for the series over Virender Sehwag. It's the middle of the bat, and you're exactly right, LS. Those pads, they might give you some protection, but the ball bounces a long way, and Bracken doesn't even have to dive. Virender Sehwag goes. India 8 for 1.
Class act when he gets going, TVS Lakshman. Fields for it, and it's fortunate. It's in the gap, and he picks up a boundary. Brad Williams isn't pleased, and he lets TVS Lakshman know exactly that.
Well, there's a first, a second, and a fifth slip, and this goes beautifully catchable about fourth with a third man square. Potting's gamble with the field. Brad Williams just says that's a very lucky shot, VVS.
Edged and given the gap again. That won't please Brad Williams, but will certainly get this crowd excited.
They are excited. This is the action replay. That is identical. Beaten by the length, no foot movement. Reward for the batsman.
Got to have a little bit of fortune go your way. But not for Brad Williams. It's going TVS Lakshman's way. And now it's starting to do a little bit with the seam for the faster bowlers. Oh, that's a great stop. There was 4 written all over it. Damien Martin, the fielder. Absolutely fantastic.
This time Tendulkar gets back and waits for it to swing into him. And he thought that was 4 until Martin's big left claw came out.
Generally. Well, there again. Excellent fielding, and Tendulkar should have been batting 15 at this stage. Quite a few runs have been stopped, especially off his bat. That he'll have to make eventually. He'll try and prolong that as much as possible.
Very much so. Just think of the way the left-hand, right-hand combination has worked well in this series for Australia. Williams and Bracken. This man into the deck, Seamer. And there is an unusual shovel shot. Amazing wrists, you little champion.
there the Hyderabadi wrist coming into play. It's all wrist work, not too much of body in that. Got into a position very quickly. And then those magical wrists coming into play. Punch of gloves. A welcome boundary for India. 3-4 for VVS Lakshman. No boundary yet for Sachin Tendulkar. Followed by another one. Compensating for that short delivery. This time the length goes up. And a marvelous shot through the covers.
Well, the interesting thing about this is he got it towards the bottom of the blade. Wasn't quite out of the meat, but just the extension. The feet don't go. It's that hand-eye coordination of VVS Lakshman, and in particularly on this ground. We keep going back to that 281, that test match, and this man with that phenomenal innings.
Big shout for leg before. Now here's an example where the wicketkeeper hasn't moved from behind the stump. You generally sort of try and justify a leg before not given when you see the wicketkeeper going down the leg side, but this is missing leg stump. And the keeper stays where he is. You can see they're clearly missing leg stump, so not every time is the right indication, the keeper.
Again, just that seam movement, so prolific from Brad Williams. He's just got it coming out so nicely. Seam position and the wrist behind the ball, and just that subtle change where he wants to bowl an off-cutter. That's lovely. And that is, well, that's good movement.
Third four of the over. All of a sudden, the sort of floodgates have opened here at the Eden Gardens.
Oh, rock on the party. It is starting to happen. We've had 5 deliveries and 3 of them have gone to the fence. All in different parts of the ground. The shovel pull shot, the cover drive, and now the elegant little dab, the fine leg glance. Both sides of the wicket. Williams, he is furious with himself.
Bowled him, 1 and over. This is incredible stuff.
Depending on the situation of the match. And then you guys do this with the top edge over the top, and it has gone all the way for the maximum.
Well, a bit too hasty, A.B. Jayaprakash, signalling that as a 6. But I think he's got to go back to the TV umpire to confirm that. Michael Clark is at deep fine leg. This is the attempted pull shot, top edge, and I think it's bounced inside the boundary rope. Comfortably inside.
Well, we all got a little excited up here in the box, didn't we? Great stuff. Bouncer, then the hook shot. He's going to have to change it, and rightly so.
These little saves, very important. Dravid cuts. That is superb. Like a whip crack off the bat, and travel about as fast as a speeding bullet.
That is magnificent. You can't really see anything better than that. That really rocketed to the fence. Extremely well hit. Right on top of that one. It was 4 by the time it left the blade. This man is in great form.
Changing the bowling now. Williams has finished his fill. Ian Harvey is the man on the clubhouse end. Dravid works nicely through mid-wicket. She looks in good touch. Maybe Martin, a little fumble, but well, Indian batsman not putting any pressure on him. There was never a chance of 3 there.
Beautifully played. Judged the angle perfectly. Made sure that it came very close to him. Kept it all along the carpet.
Good shot from Dravid. It beats the field, so that'll be 4. Beautifully timed.
Now that's unusual. A fielder diving and not managing to save the boundary. We've seen it happen so much, but that's perfectly timed. Played with a straight bat, just punched back. Just managed to come down that a wee bit late. Dived over it. Tried to get both hands on it. Just that fraction late, and that was all it needed to reach the fence. Tendulkar on to 18.
Oh, he's followed up a great shot with a ball that's bounced and left him off the seam. Tendulkar's second boundary, the ball before this. Look at that seam from Bickle. And the bounce. It's probably the bounce more than anything that gets Tendulkar into trouble here.
You've really got to scream in these conditions because the crowd at the moment is a little dormant. But when they start yelling, you've really got to yell at the top of your voice to be heard. Now that's away. He's been playing that shot a lot, but this one is timed to perfection. It's 4.
Well, it's Sachin getting into stride. He loves it there. It's too full. We'll need to hit the deck again. That's bread and butter to this man.
As that dew keeps falling on this hard top surface of the wicket, the ball will skid. It will play very differently from what it has been playing, especially when compared to the first half. Will skid onto the bat.
This might be another 4, inside edge on the pad, and Bickle has finished. Well, he's got one ball left, but it has not been a good over. The backward drive for 4 is okay, but 2 bad deliveries. Very un-Bickle-like. Normally such a disciple of line and length.
This is definitely not good bowling. Again directed towards the leg stump, and Bickle knows it. Sachin has been there long enough. Absolutely well settled. Yes, that expression says it all.
Reap a small harvest. Basically keeps bowling that line. Poor bowling. India on fire.
Things not happening for the Aussies at the moment. The ball probably slipping. Wanting to get the ball to swing late away from the right-hander. Nothing happening. Keeping that line and drifting onto that leg stump. Just a faint tickle on it. That's all that was required. Agony for the bowler.
Oh, beautiful stroke. Don't bother running for that. Sweetly timed.
Probably a shot off the match so far. Everything right about it. Any youngster watching, exactly how to play the shot. Standing tall, very well balanced, superb flow of the bat. And the moment it hit the sweetest spot, it disappeared.